Hello my dear GATE aspirants of Electronics and Communication. I hope all of you aware that regarding GATE 2024 exam date, that is on 11th February, Sunday, the exam timings will be from 9:30 am to 12:30 pm. So before you are appearing for coming GATE exam, you are having around 50 days. So these 50 days are very much important and crucial for all the GATE aspirants of EC branch, right? So during these 50 days, what you should do and what you should not to do, it is very important, right? So in this particular video, I am going to discuss the last 50 days strategy for EC branch. So whatever the tips I am going to discuss in this particular video, whoever able to follow during these 50 days, definitely you people can score more marks in the coming GATE exam. Because of that, you will get very good rank in the coming GATE exam, right? So the first and foremost is, whatever the subjects so far you have completed, so do the revision of those subjects in sequence one by one, okay? Some of you might be worrying that, sir, I couldn't complete more number of subjects, okay, because whatever may be the reason, right? But ideally, at this point of time, you should not read or study any new subject. But if at all, suppose if you are good at concepts of that subject or those subjects, but somehow or other you are unable to complete or study those subjects earlier, okay, if you want to study those subjects, try to complete by December 31st or at max by 5th January you can complete, okay? But after that, don't study any new subject or any new concept, okay? You focus revision of whatever the subjects you have already completed. That is the most important. Whatever the lecture notes or classroom notes you are having, just for every chapter, go through all the important points and formulas, and for every model, practice one question, okay? So that you will get good command over the concept and method of solving the question also, okay? That is the most important. And after that, later if you want to, say for example, you have done the revision of first subject, now you have started the second subject revision, okay? While you are doing the revision of second subject, okay, so whatever the first subject already you have done the revision earlier, so regarding the earlier subjects, you can focus on the important topics, okay? You can recall the formulas and points whenever you get time, so that you will be in touch with the concepts, formulas, everything, right? That is the most important. And after that, you can prepare short notes, okay? Whenever you are completing one subject chapter wise, okay, try to write down whatever the points, formulas which you feel important, which you have to remember, okay? So those points and formulas you can write, okay, in the short manner, so that you can refer this particular notes later in your free time, especially last 30 days. Whenever if you want to refer your main notes, if you want to do revision, it will take more time. But if you are referring the short notes in less time, you can quickly do the revision of every subject, right? So that is possible with the help of short notes. So that's why after doing the completion of revision of every subject, try to make the short notes, okay? So this is the first and foremost regarding the revision and then making the short notes. After that, from the GATE official website, you can download the previous year GATE papers. So try to download the recent 10 years GATE papers, okay? And you can start attempting these papers in the descending order. Say for example, you can start from GATE 2023, then 2022, like that you can attempt the recent 10 years GATE previous year question papers, okay? And similarly, you can attempt all the mock tests, okay? So here I am recommending, because you are having 50 days time, okay? During these 50 days time, for every third day you can attempt one GATE PYQ paper, and for every fifth day you can attempt one all India mock test. So that what will happen during these 50 days, you are getting the opportunity to attempt total 20 question papers, right? So together you are attempting 1300 questions. You are getting one great opportunity. In the 50 days, you are able to attempt 1300 questions, okay? Out of which, if you are able to attempt more than 1000 questions correctly, that means excellent, okay? If you are able to attempt more than 800 questions correctly, it means very good. So in that way, you are getting one opportunity that how many questions I am able to attempt correctly. Definitely from there, you will get the confidence, right? And one more important point, since your actual GATE exam timing is from 9:30 am to 12:30 pm, so better whenever you are attempting any previous year question paper or all day mock test, try to attempt in the same duration, like 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. so that your mind will be tuned to sit for 3 hours focusedly at one place, and you will get exam atmosphere. Whatever the exam fear you might be having, it will be gone away, because during 50 days you are attempting 20 papers. Whatever the exam fear you might be having, or whatever the tension or stress, whatever you might be having, all those things will be gone away, because you are attempting 20 papers, right? And one more important thing, whenever you are attempting any previous year question paper or all in a mock test, just analyze how many questions you have attempted, and how out of which how many questions you got correctly and how many questions you got negative marking. Okay, note down that data, and then whichever concepts you felt very strong, and whichever concepts or models you felt some challenges while solving the questions in the exam time. So try to note down, and then after attempting the test, whatever the analysis you have done, okay, now you are getting the opportunity that earlier you have done complete revision of your lecture notes or classroom notes, later you are doing referring of short notes only. Now what happened, from this attempting any test, okay, whatever the areas, in whichever areas you are facing the challenge, okay, those concepts only you are doing the revision. You can do the revision from the short notes, okay. And if you are facing any problem regarding the method of solving, okay, regarding that particular model, you can refer the class notes, like that. So in that way, what will happen, whatever the number of concepts are there in each and every subject, it's not possible to do revision for every test, right? But test after test, if you are able to do like this, then definitely your confidence level will increase, right? So day by day, you are becoming good number of concepts, you are getting very strong, and in whichever concepts or method of solving, wherever you are facing challenge, you are getting one opportunity to revise on the selected topics or on the selected models, okay. Definitely what will happen, your progress or improvement will be there test after test. So like that, if you are attempting 20 tests, definitely I can say that in your coming GATE exam, you can attempt the GATE 2024 exam paper with free from anxiety, okay, with peaceful mindset. You can attempt. Whoever attempting the GATE paper in peaceful mindset, their performance will be very much high, okay, right? So that is the most important thing. So why I have mentioned here 20 papers, because if you want to, in order to reach to the, whatever the performance level, if you want to make very high level or 100% efficiency level, right? So to reach that level, I have recommended this one. I hope all of you will attempt the 10 previous year question papers and 10 all the mock tests without fail, okay. So just give a try and see the difference, okay. See the difference. You can see the difference after you are getting the result in your coming GATE 2024, okay, right. And after this, not the least, I am going to inform one more important information. So in our IMS GATE Academy YouTube channel, we are having GATE Score Booster series. So regarding EC branch, you can check the playlist, whatever the subjects related to EC branch. So kindly watch all those video lectures regarding GATE Score Booster series. So definitely from this series of lectures, you are getting one more opportunity to solve good number of questions and to get the most expected concepts for your coming GATE exam. You are getting one kind of revision approach, okay. So you have attempted the previous year questions, you have attempted the mock tests, and after that I am giving one more assignment. So just kindly watch all our GATE Score Booster series at our IMS GATE Academy channel for according to your branch, that is EC branch, okay. So related to EC branch, whatever the videos are there, so kindly watch those lectures. Definitely it will improve your marks in the coming GATE exam, okay. So all of you must and should, whatever the tips here I have mentioned, kindly do it, and definitely you can see the difference and you can see your own improvement, okay. Whatever the exam fear you might be having, the exam fear will be gone away if you are able to do all these things. And I am telling that all these things are possible to do in the upcoming 50 days, okay, right, and before your coming GATE exam. Now, in general, in the GATE EC paper, the cutoff mark will be in general, in the general category, it will be around 25 marks. But in the last year, the paper level is easy when compared to the previous years. Because of that, the cutoff mark has been slightly increased, right? From 25 to 29.9. It is almost closer to 30 marks. In general, the highest marks in EC paper, that is all India rank 1, used to score around 85 marks. Okay. So, since as I mentioned earlier, since the paper level is easy, here also the cutoff mark has been reached to 90 marks. Okay. So, during the exam time, when you look at the question paper, if you feel that the level of the questions are tough, okay, that time you should not get panic. If you feel that the exam is tough for you, that time you assume that even it is tough for other students also. Okay. So, that time you try to solve the questions at your optimum speed. Don't take in hurry mode. Okay. But suppose, when you look at the questions, if you feel that the level of the question is easy, okay, then that time you should not be relaxed mode. Okay. If you feel that the exam level is easy for you, definitely it is easy for others also. So, that time you have to increase your speed. Okay. So, that according to based on the level of difficulty which you felt during the exam paper, so accordingly you have to increase the speed or decrease the speed. That is the most important thing. Okay. Right. Now, let us see the subjects of EC branch and the corresponding weightage. So, regarding general aptitude and engineering maths, together we are having 28 marks in the GATE exam. And coming to the EC core subjects, digital circuits, control system, network theory and signals and system. These 4 subjects are the basic subjects and scoring subjects. Okay. So, from these 4 subjects together, you will get around 32 marks in the GATE exam. And then EDC and analog, together you will get around 20 marks. And similarly, in the communication and EMT together, you will get 20 marks. Okay. So, regarding general aptitude and engineering maths, how to prepare or what topics you have to focus, etc. Regarding that, we are already having the separate video, okay, in our YouTube channel. So, kindly watch that video later in your free time. Now, in this particular video, I will focus regarding EC technical subjects on what topics you have to focus. Okay. So, coming to the digital circuit subject, out of 7 chapters, the first 5 chapters are very important. Okay. So, in the first chapter, you can focus on the number system conversions. You can focus on the data representation like sign magnitude form, 1's complement, 2's complement, etc. And then in the Boolean algebra and K-maps, you can focus on how to do the simplification by using laws of Boolean algebra and by using K-maps. And then you can focus on prime implicant, essential prime implicant and redundant prime implicant. Okay. And coming to the logic gates, the most important topic is regarding the minimization of logic function or logic gates by using minimum number of NAND gates or NOR gates. Okay. And you will get another variety of question. They will give one circuit diagram. They will ask the output expression in the simplified form. And coming to the combination circuits, you can focus on binary adders and subtractors, ripple carry adder, and then decoders and mux. Mux is very much important. And coming to sequence circuits, you can focus on flip-flops, resistors, counters. And if you are having time, you can focus on data converters and CMOS logic family, basic formulas and basic concepts. Okay. If you don't have that much time, you focus first 5 chapters. And next one is control system. In the control system, from first chapter, you can focus on block diagram reduction rules or how to find the transfer function for the given block diagram. And similarly, for given signal flow graph, how to find the transfer function by using Martian's gain formula, that you can focus. And coming to the transient analysis, there you can focus on time domain specifications. And similarly, regarding the steady state analysis, there you can focus on steady state error. Okay, that is the most important. And Routh-Hurwitz criteria is important. Similarly, root locus, Bordeaux plot are very much important. Okay, and then you can focus on state space analysis. If you are having time, you can focus on compensators and controllers, direct formulas. Okay. Next, network theory. So, you can focus on nodal analysis and mesh analysis. In the network theory, most of the problems you can solve with the help of nodal. Wherever you are facing the difficulty with the help of nodal, that time you can follow the mesh analysis. Okay. And coming to network theorems, all the theorems are important. Like superposition theorem, Thevenin's theorem, no-turns, maximum power transfer theorem, reciprocity, all the network theorems are important. You may get the question from the DC circuits or you may get the question from the AC circuits. Okay. and generally students will feel that DC transients is a very tough, okay, but suppose if you are having time, if you want to get good command, at least some questions if you want to attempt regarding DC transients, you can watch our gate score booster series regarding network theory subject I have taught. There I have covered 2 questions, interesting questions regarding transients. You will get at least basic idea. With that, at least you can attempt few questions regarding transients. And coming to steady state analysis, you can focus on resonance, and whatever the theorems we already mentioned or whatever the basic concepts you might have studied in the first chapter, those concepts you will apply. And regarding the power calculations, that is also important. And regarding two-port network parameters, it is direct formula based questions, direct questions, okay. So in this way, first 4 chapters you can focus more, and regarding the last chapter you can focus on formula based. And then coming to signals and system, you can focus on LTI systems and the corresponding properties, and then Fourier series, Fourier transform, Laplace transform, Z transform, all the properties, all the forward approach and reverse approach or inverse approach, etc. Time domain to frequency domain and frequency domain to time domain, etc. All the concepts you can focus regarding convolution also. All the topics are very much important. As I mentioned, these 4 subjects are the basic subjects and scoring subjects. So if you want to score well in the coming GATE exam, you focus these 4 subjects more, okay, in addition to the GA and engineering maths, okay. After that, now let us see regarding other subjects. Coming to the EDC, you can focus on energy band diagrams and then carrier transport. After that, with respect to EDC, you can focus MOSFET and MOS capacitor, okay. Whoever not studied regarding junction diode or BJT, etc., you can leave it. But whoever studied earlier, if you want to revise, you can focus on these topics little less when compared to other, okay. Next, coming to the analog circuit. In the diode circuits, you can focus on clippers, clampers, voltage regulators, etc. Coming to the amplifiers, you will be having DC biasing and then AC small signal analysis, okay. After that, with the help of op-amp, you are having lot of applications, right? So go through all the op-amp circuits. It is very much important. You will get most of the questions from the op-amp. So you can focus diode circuits, BJT and MOSFET, and then op-amp regarding analog. After that, in the communication, you can focus on all these topics. All these topics are very much important. So whoever by this time studied communication, so you can go through on all these topics, okay. So in the communication and EMT, you will be having lot of equations, right? So, but you will get familiarity if you are solving good number of questions based on those formulas, okay. Suppose due to any reason, if you people haven't studied up to now regarding communication, okay, no problem at all, okay. You can watch regarding communication system subject in our gate score booster series. I have taught in 2 sessions. So you will get good command over the communication system subject, okay. You can easily, at least instead of, suppose if you are giving up complete subject, definitely you are going to lose, okay. You are not able to get even single mark from the subject. But at least if you are attending our gate score booster series regarding communication, definitely you can score some marks, right? Instead of completely give up, at least if you are able to score some marks, definitely it is giving value addition, right? So that is the most important. So all of you go through. Suppose if you feel that, sir, I am having some more extra time, since in communication we are getting around 12 marks. So if I want to score more marks, then what I can do? If you are having like that doubt, okay, no issue at all. In our IMS Gate Academy YouTube channel, earlier regarding communication system subject, I have discussed excellent practice series. Okay, you can watch all those lectures of that playlist. After that, regarding gate PYQs, we have done the series regarding communication system subject. In those videos, I have discussed the selected questions in the descending year order. So go through those playlists. Definitely, if you are watching those 3 playlists, one is excellent practice series, another one is gate PYQ series regarding communication system subject, and in addition to that, gate score booster series of communication system subject, definitely you people can score more in less time, okay. Whatever the available time is less, but in the limited time, if you want to prepare better way regarding communication, you people can watch those playlists. Definitely it will help you. And the last subject is EMT. So regarding EMT also, generally students used to think that communication and EMT are the tough, okay, they used to leave, okay. Instead of leaving the complete subject, at least whatever the formulas you are having regarding waveguides, right, waveguides like rectangular waveguide, circular waveguide you are having, and regarding electromagnetic waves like transverse electric wave, transverse magnetic wave, transverse electromagnetic wave. So which component is 0, which component is not equal 0, okay. And here in the transmission lines, reflection coefficient, voltage standing wave ratio, etc. Whatever the formula based questions, direct questions, if they are asking, definitely you people can score, right? So whichever formulas you feel comfortable, just go through those formulas, try to remember. So whenever direct question is there, at least out of 8 marks, you people can score 3 to 4 marks or 2 to 3 marks easily, right? If you are completely give up, definitely you won't score any mark from the EMT subject. But if you want to score at least some marks, okay, you can focus on Maxwell's equations, etc. Whatever the equations you are having, whichever equations you are comfortable to remember, those equations only you can focus. Whichever equations you feel that, sir, I cannot remember, okay, it is very difficult, you can leave that equation, no problem, okay. So in this way, regarding EC subjects, you can focus whatever the important topics I have mentioned, focus on those important topics so that you are getting high chances, okay, in your coming GATE exam from these topics, whatever I have mentioned subject wise. So from those topics, you will get good number of questions, right? So in the given whatever 50 days time we are having, in these 50 days time, you do multiple times revision, okay. So I already told earlier. So first of all, you are doing the revision from your classroom notes. After that, whatever the short notes you are having, that notes only you are referring, so that in less time you are able to do revision of all the subjects, whatever subjects you have completed. And in addition to that, you are attempting the previous year GATE papers, 10 papers you are attempting, and 10 all-India mock tests you are attempting. And after that also, I have told that you watch all our GATE score booster series, right? So if you are able to do all these things, whatever the tips I have told, whatever the important topics I have mentioned subject wise, if you people are able to focus more on these topics and whatever the tips I have mentioned in this particular video, if you people are able to follow and execute in the upcoming 50 days, definitely all of you can score more marks in the coming GATE exam, and all of you can get very good ranks in the coming GATE exam, okay. So that's all in this particular session. I hope all of you will follow these tips and will implement during the upcoming 50 days, okay. So wish you all the very best for your coming GATE exam. Thank you everyone.